Salton Sea. I say, are you working? There we go. I say, hello, Salton Sea. I'm the dreamer of dreams, been dreaming for a while. 2011 came around, and I started dreaming about the Salton Sea. Now, what I'm proposing is pretty easy in the restoration of the Salton Sea. Now, paymaster landing, that is the key to, say, restoring the Salton Sea. Now, what I mean about that is if you was to run a 66-inch pipeline from Paymaster Landings down to Bombay Beach, you could definitely restore the sea. Now, if you was to go and run that pipeline 66 inches at the beginning and then stream it down to 44 inches at the end. That way, when the water goes through, it builds up pressure. At the end of the pipe, you set up something similar to a dam that produces energy, green energy, 24 hours a day. Just spindle. You know, that would be a way to restore it. And then you'd put a locking system so that way you can regulate the depth of the Salton Sea at one of those streams that run out of it. You know, yeah, that would be the key. But then we'd want to go further on and we'd want to use the natural resources that we have, like the sun. And we build a nice big sun still where you pump water into the sun still and it evaporates water into steam. And the steam goes up into a condenser, which is made of mineral stones and waterfalls. That way you get the implosion, which brings the water back to life and re-adds minerals to it. Without all the salty additives and other things, because we can filter that water and then we can run it through gardens, garden dome homes. Garden dome homes is the way to go because then you got conditioned climate control inside. So the bottom part of the dome is the garden area, and then the top floor of the garden dome is living quarters. So we build like a little factory where we grow food and then we freeze dry the excess and we export, making money. Now, of course, in the process of cleaning the water and then remineralizing it and revitalizing it and bringing it back to life, that's two utilities that can be sold cheaper. And those two utilities can be used to employ education into space exploration. Now, I figured a lot of things out of the deal, but I really don't want the money out of the deal now. What I want is to be able to build my own houseboat and island that I can fish farm out in the middle of the Salton. If I could do that and get away with it, I would set up a little restaurant in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the sea, and set up a nice little island, with a nice little restaurant, nice little home. And that's where I would live and abide by the law, within the law. And of course, you'd have to let me grow weed. for my own personal use. But I think that would be a pretty good deal on the state of California and my part as well. Um, I do have some very interesting ideas on sewage control, cleaning water, producing energy, growing food, along with fish farming. And I was wondering if the Salton Sea would be alive, or would it be too hot to raise lobsters? I think raising lobsters or clams or some other saltwater at 66-inch pipe continuous flowing water flows over a generative energy generation unit. Um, I'd sure like a first class round trip ticket to get started, and I would definitely be there to tell you exactly what to do and how to do it to get it done. Have it all in my brain right here. Been working with for some years now, since 2011. And every year that goes by, the more potent the toxins get in the Salton Sea. Now we can flush them toxins out into the ocean, because ocean water is made of the same stuff, just lighter, right? Problem with the Salton Sea is all the salt, right? Well, we can extract the salt out of the water. We can use that sodium for making glass. And the garden dome homes I have created in my brain, I believe, are a Category 10 stormproof, fire retardant, climate controlled smart home. I think if the community came together, we could all work together to make things better for all the life around us, for all and all living alike, mammal, animal, fish, and man, and bugs and birds too. Yeah, so think about what I'm saying here, because we could do a lot of good if somebody would ever listen to me. And my ideas, though they are not complete, they are not incomplete either. And with like minded people working on the same project, uh, it can only get better. So, blessings to the Salton Sea. I would really, really like some cooperation and not so much negative feedback. Because what I'm trying to do here is a positive thing, which I was hoping to find positive, like-minded people. Well, I ain't gave up on you yet. I don't plan on giving up anytime soon. I'll make a few more videos. I'm just not going down on a whim to do it. If there was some people down there that would be willing to work with me, set me up with a first class round trip ticket to get to the Bombay Beach to get started, we would surely get started in implicating all of my lovely ideas. Well, in the meantime, hope y'all have a good time. Love you. See you around.